Whoa, you weren't kidding this time. What is that?
I think it's a UFO or some sort of spacecraft. I suggest we should check it out. Maybe it's someone here to help us.
Yeah, like that's likely. Guys, what do we do about this guy? I mean, should we approach them or what's the deal here?
Someone should go up and talk to them. They're coming this way.
Are you serious? We don't know who this person is. For all we know, they're the one who could have burned the stronghold. Well, he's coming our way, so someone's got to do it. I volunteer Roy.
Me? I don't think I'm quite cut out for speaking to aliens. I'm not a very good ambassador.
Well, if the alien's gonna kill one of us, at least let it be you. I'll do it, guys. If no one else wants to be the monster, I'll do it. Bill, what the hell are you talking about? Hello there. We come in peace. Wait, you're the one who's coming here.
Fire!
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Sorry. Something got stuck in my throat. Wait, I can understand you. Are you using some, translating device that I can't see or something like that? No, I'm just speaking English. Oh, well, if you don't mind asking, who the hell are you? I guess that's fair under these circumstances, but I don't really have time to talk. And why is that? Are you by chance Mr. Bill Pick, and are these your friends? Wait, how do you know my name? Please tell me my passwords weren't leaked online and that's how you know who I am. What? No, not at all. Okay then, well, how do you know my name and who are you? My name is Dr. Wreath, but right now I need you to trust me and I need you to get on board my ship. I'm not quite sure. I've been told multiple times not to get in people's vehicles, just like that. We have no time. Your planet is in danger. Hold on, can you give me 5 seconds? And that's what he told me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this guy appears out of nowhere and then tells us the planet's in danger. Isn't that a little suspicious? And how does he know your name? I don't know, but he told me he's a doctor. Maybe that has to do with it. What? How would that have to do with anything? Please, I implore you, we must go. The planet's about to collapse. Collapse? What do you mean by that? I don't have time to explain the full extent of it, but your planet has been hit by a world-ending missile and is now broken in pieces. We have to leave now before the atmosphere lets up, otherwise everyone here is going to die. I guess that does explain the earthquakes that have been happening just about now. Yes, the tectonic activity has been acting up because right now we are on a piece of Earth that is starting to fly away. Now, we have to go. Well, that sounds pretty convincing to me. Who's with me? Well, I guess we don't have a choice, so let's go. Excellent. Now follow me. Whoa. The spaceship is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Tyler, come over here. Oh, I'm coming. I'm here. Alright, now that I have you all gathered up, I guess I owe you an explanation. Yeah, an explanation would be nice. But about what? Well, there are multiple things that we have to discuss, but first up, let me introduce myself formally. My name is Dr. Warren Wreath, and I'm an archaeologist. And how is that relevant to any of this? Let me get there. But first I must inform you that I'm also a time traveler.
Wait a second. But time travel isn't real. That's just stuff that you see in movies and TVs. And I guess now YouTube series.
Hey, easy with the fourth wall breaks. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is true, and I have to explain as to why I've traveled in time. In my time period, the entire galaxy is reigned over by fear by one man, Darkbeard. Darkbeard gained his power over 50 years ago, and ever since then he has been ruling the galaxy with an iron fist. During my research into the past, I found this story about a group who tried to resist Darkbeard in his attempts to conquer the galaxy. The name of the group was called the Buddies. Hey, wait a minute, that's us. You're just catching on to that right now? Oh, sorry, continue. However, in the future, you guys do not succeed, and you end up all dying. So, I devised a plan. After finishing my work in time travel, I figured out how to build a time machine. I also researched as to how Darkbeard came into power himself. And it's all because of one artifact. What some call the Grand Crystal. The Grand Crystal is an item of limitless power that has been sought out for hundreds of years by archaeologists, treasure hunters, and space pirates alike. But none had ever found it before Darkbeard. The Grand Crystal, according to legend, resides on the planet Falsafix 4. On Falsafix was a grand city named Crystallia, which housed the Grand Crystal and had used its power to build its civilization like none had ever seen. But like all good ancient civilizations, it soon fell and was abandoned, and with it the Grand Crystal disappeared. The tale of the Grand Crystal became a legend. So once Darkbeard caught wind that the Grand Crystal might exist, he hunted it down and didn't stop until he found the Grand Crystal. He then used the Grand Crystal to power up his weaponry and destroy countless planets, including yours. Wait, so you're saying that what you just described already happened? That's right. Darkbeard is in possession of the Grand Crystal as we speak. So our planet's blown up, and there's nothing we can do about it? We can't do anything to fix your planet in the present time. So then why the hell are we here? Because the only way to stop Blackbeard is to go backwards in time. Oh, so that's where the time traveler aspect comes back in. That's pretty clever. Whoever wrote your character must have been a real smart guy. Can you not? After my research into the legends of Crystallia and the tale of Darkbeard coming into power, I knew I had to do something using my research into time travel. So I built my time machine and I traveled a year before here so that I could do a little bit more scouting as into Falsafix 4 and Crystallia. I was on my way to get you guys before your Earth was attacked, but there was some heavy space traffic, so I was a little late and I arrived after your planet had been destroyed. So I ask you, legendary team, the Buddies, will you help me travel back in time and stop Darkbeard's reign on the galaxy from the present and to the future? Well, I don't think we really have much of a choice, do we? Another adventure? Oh, man. I'm more intrigued as to how this time travel of yours works. Yes, you're right. I should explain that a little bit more too. Please direct your gaze onto this machine. Now, most of this is not important, as this is the chamber that houses the particle accelerators. This machine is what does all the big work. Let me start by explaining a little bit about time and relativity. How many of you know what would happen in time if I stepped near a black hole? I mean, I do, but I can't speak for these guys. Alright then. When you step near a black hole, the greater mass makes time go slower, as light has to bend around it more than it usually does. Now, does anyone know what would happen if I was to go at almost the speed of light? Again, I know about myself, I don't know about these guys. Well, isn't this great? If I was to go at nearly the speed of light and I came back and saw you guys would either be dead or really old, and I would look the same. May I ask, why are you bringing this up? It's a very good question. Time is relative in terms of speed and mass. So, if we were to take a super heavy object, like a black hole, for example, and we were to be next to it, time would go slowly. So, in essence, we would be traveling to the future. However, it's not so easy to go back in time. So how did you do it then? After my research into time travel and wormholes, I created the machine that could inversely flip the gravity of an object. Am I the only one who's a little lost here? Think of it like this. Imagine the gravity of your Earth. It exerts a pull on the fabric of space, causing its gravity and causing time to be relative to its mass. Now take, for example, the sun. It has a greater pull on the fabric of the Earth. Therefore, if you stood next to the sun without being burnt alive, time would go much slower. Now imagine a black hole. It's a very, very, very hard pull on the fabric of space. So time would go really, 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 really slowly. Now, if you wanted to go backwards, you would have to find a super light object to make time go really, really, really fast. However, that's not what we want. So a super light object isn't going to help us to travel in time. So how do you do it then? With the machine that I created using wormholes, I have found a way to reverse the pull of gravity onto space and time negatively, making a heavy object have a negative amount of gravity. Essentially, this breaks the laws of time and space, allowing us to experience time in a backwards manner as opposed to forwards. And that is how time travel works. I'm gonna act like I understood most of that. I mean, it's not that hard to follow, I don't think. Any other questions while I'm at it? Yeah, so what's the plan to us getting our planet back? That's simple. We'll use the gravitational pull of a nearby planet named Jupiter to go back in time and stop Darkbeard from attaining the Grand Crystal. Alright, let's do it then. Great. Before I started talking, I had already set a course to Jupiter, and using the advanced thrust mechanics of the ship, we should be arriving any minute now. Alright, now, when we travel in time, you might feel a little pull and you might feel a little sick. So if anyone wants to puke, please do so elsewhere. Whoa, did we travel back in time? I think so. I'm sorry, guys. Ugh, that's disgusting. Alright, since we created essentially a black hole and we went backwards in time, I took the liberty of setting our endpoint next to false suffix 4. So, any minute now, we will be landing on false suffix 4. I should warn you though, if we ever do come into contact with Darkbeard or anyone in his crew, there is a high probability that someone will get hurt. Sir, you called? Yes. Set the course for false suffix 4.